Morning, everyone. Deep thoughts from the dashboard this Friday morning. I almost forgot about it. This week has been very fast, but at the same time, there's been a lot going on. I kind of feel like my life got the fast forward button sort of hit, and when the fast forward button got hit, I kind of started to lose sight of a few things that I really need to take stock of more often, and I'm usually very, very, very deliberate about, which I think this week was a little hard for me to be deliberate, and it's seen sometimes in the way that I blog, because the blog is such a reflection of me. So it's official that I am going to be working the ESET2 national handle for ESET2 and the Gates Foundation. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be sending out a bunch of stuff very soon. So I mean, if you're not aware of what ESET2 is, check it out on Twitter. It's all about elevating and connecting teachers and the teaching profession to a higher level, the level that we deserve to be treated at. And I think that it's such a tremendous opportunity and experience for teachers because we're so accustomed to people treating us like we don't matter. Society certainly doesn't revere us in the way that other cultures do in America. And I feel like teachers really need to understand the great job they do even when they're not doing the best job they can do. I think all of us have off days, and that's all right. There's a lot of pressure in our profession to do what we do. I also got a really odd email from my AP yesterday. We were supposed to do a post observation. I had invited him in to spend some time in my classroom with my students who are doing presentations about Gatsby. I've been casting them all week, and I'll be doing another one today, and the discussion that ensued, and he's like, he wants to ask me some questions, and then we didn't get a chance to speak because there was like a disaster that happened, which happens from time to time. And honestly, like, he mentioned something about aligning the class more with the AP exam, and I think that's going to be a really uncomfortable conversation to have with him. I'm trying not to project too much, but I'm not interested in aligning my class more with the exam. Part of what I've always loved about how they've left me alone with the class is that I take a more holistic approach of really, really focusing, getting kids ready for college, not getting them ready for this exam, which does not in any way, shape, or form mirror what an English class looks like in college. I know because I took a lot of them, and I have friends who teach them, and I have, former students who take them, and regardless of how they did on the exam, all of my students do well in college. And the exam itself requires more than just 1 year of me trying to force test prep down their throats, and I adamantly refuse to test prep. Another thing that I'm going to be working on is potentially writing an open letter to John King, which I've never done before, so that'll be an interesting sort of thing to do. And a lot of writing. I mean, I started thinking about the book that I have to put together for ASCD, and that is always a process in itself. Sometimes it's just looking out the outline, the table of contents, and starting to set up a document and put pieces together and start gathering pieces from students whom I'm going to have to kind of get different things from throughout the year. So that's something that I'm going to need to work on next. Anyway, I hope everybody has a spectacular Friday. You could hit me up at mssackstein on Twitter, and check out ESET2 NATL, the National ESET2 handle as well, and see if you can enjoy something with that or the teacher-to-teacher connections there. Everybody have a great day.